Live.
Katie, but Western.
Katie, but Western. You know what? I think you'll like this one more than you liked the last Western.
Oh, what? Oh, the spaghetti Western we did.
It can be done, amigo.
What do we keep saying that? Was it can do, amigo, or something? It was can do.
Amigo.
Amigo.
Because that was the proper title of the movie, was It Can Be Done, amigo.
All right, I'm going to press record just in case.
Yep, me too.
Just in case we say something brilliant and we wish
just in case of what?
Just in case for fun. I like message. You can message him privately. Maybe that's all I have. I don't have his actual number.
That's fine.
It's fine.
It'll be fine.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
He'll look at the clock and he'll go, "Oh crap! I did that."
Oh yeah, you did do that.
The rebroadcast of "It's a Wonderful Life." I said to my wife, "What time is it?" And she says, "Oh, it's 7:58." Oh shit! All right, I just checked Twitch and we have some people, even though StreamYard doesn't say it yet. So, good evening, everybody. My name is Michael Marquis Albright, and thank you for joining Down in Front. We are back, some of us, for our latest installment of B- Fridays, an unscripted riff of a movie that probably isn't very good, although this one could be. Who knows?
Don't jinx it, Mike.
With me tonight is your performer for this evening. One of my favorite people. She's very good at
favorite person because I was on time.
You know what? She is my favorite person. But she is very good at minding her own business. Katie Reynolds.
I actually am a very good secret keeper, but that's because I didn't have friends growing up.
I'm reassured. We might have technical difficulties on Derek's end. Next, waiting in the wings, I guess, or putting his boots on.
Yeah, the Spurs.
One of my favorite people. He was interested in mining for gold, but it turns out mining is an art and a science. So complicated, an astronaut can't do it. So he moved on. Derek Martz.
Hey guys, I'm Derek.
That's an amazing Derek impression. You sound just like him.
Thank you. It's almost as good as my Michael Caine.
Everything is almost as good as your Michael Caine. All right, it is time. It is time for our sincerity.
Not so happy at all.
Maybe a little. Yeah, you know what? Seat of your pants, that sort of thing. All right, it's time for the sincerity break because there's a lot going on, and we hope this show provides a needed morale boost. And apparently, Derek needs the distraction anyway. To get through it, all the links to everything can be found on our page, on the About page on the Twitch channel, along with our schedule. Ignore the schedule tab. Schedules on the About page. And also on our website, Down in Front Live. You might be watching on YouTube or what's the other one I'm using? YouTube, Twitch, and
Facebook Live.
Facebook Live. You might be watching on Facebook Live. All this stuff can be found on our website, downinfrontlive.com. COVID vaccines are happening. My wife got one, and the rollout is slow. So even receiving the vaccine doesn't guarantee you aren't able to spread it to others. And in the meantime, daily cases are still rising and daily deaths are over 4,000. So please wash your hands for 20 seconds, stay home, and if you must go out, please wear a mask. The Indigenous Mutual Aid Fund is an information and support network with an anti-colonial and anti-capitalist framework. They exist. I just copied from their About page. They exist to inspire and empower autonomous indigenous relief organizing in response to COVID-19. Black Lives Matter, and I'm going to keep saying it until it's no longer controversial. BLM Chicago has joined with other organizations for a number of larger social justice activist events, including a march and caravan to push for removing Trump from office before inauguration, and another on Monday to make demands of the incoming administration. Details for that, I don't have that one up. Protestchicago.com. I haven't seen any motion on the eviction crisis in the last couple of weeks, other than that the incoming Biden administration will be pushing, at least, for an eviction moratorium through September. But hey, there he is.
Hey, made it! Yay!
I mean, Derek. Interrupted the charity break, Derek.
I'm sorry.
Now I got to start over. No.
Oh, no.
I haven't seen any motion on the eviction crisis other than the Biden administration will be pushing for an eviction moratorium through September, but the Chicago anti-eviction campaign can use your help even if the moratorium passes. They also sponsor Hood for Humanity, which is an answer to whenever some asshole asks you what the black community is doing about crime within their neighborhoods. See chicagoantievictioncampaign.com/restoration for more details on that and to find somewhere to donate if you're able. Indivisible is a grassroots movement of thousands of local indivisible groups with a mission to elect progressive leaders, rebuild our democracy. This won't be over when Trump is out of office. The Brave Space Alliance is the first Black-led, trans-led LGBTQ plus center located on the south side of Chicago. That's also their copy. I don't know if they're saying if they're the first ones ever and they're on the south side, or if they're just the first ones on the south side and it's less impressive than it sounds. I'm going to assume first ever. They're located on the south side of Chicago and dedicated to creating and providing affirming, culturally competent resources, programming, and services for LGBTQ plus individuals on the south and west sides of Chicago. This is why I don't do radio anymore, because I am terrible at just reading the fucking copy. Advertisers don't like that.
You're
Tonight's movie. Oh, go ahead. What?
You're almost done. You made it.
I am done. Tonight's movie. It's about the gold rush.
Although, and Derek's unhappy about it.
Derek seemed to be kind of not on board tonight.
Westerns.
Did you look this one up a little too closely?
Well,
Sorry?
it did say it is called Naked Hills. He was looking for some naked.
Yeah, he got excited about the naked part, and then you saw Keenan win, and you're like,
Naked Hills. I've seen a desert before. Get out of here.
It is about the gold rush, and I'm sure we're all coming around on the idea that maybe Manifest Destiny wasn't all it was cracked up to be. But this movie also has Keenan Wynn, like I mentioned, and Jim Backus, otherwise known as Alonzo Hawk from the Love Bug movies, and the millionaire from Gilligan's Island. So it'll at least be hard to take seriously. That's it. Also, a short about bowling.
Ooh,
because it's
bowling.
Again, with these public domain movies are very old. They used to make feature films that were like 60 minutes long.
Well, they had to give you time to buy war bonds before the film.
Well, actually, Roger Rabbit taught me that they do all this like newsreels and cartoons and like an hour of pre-show shit before the movie even starts. So
like what we do.
Well, yeah, probably less. It probably comes off less preachy in the 1940s when everyone's already on board with the war effort.
The war.
The war effort. You know, back in the day, there's a war going on and people are like, sure, I'll donate all my aluminum. Yeah, I'll start a fucking garden. I don't want to start a fucking garden. That sounds horrible. Nobody wants to do any of this stuff.
I don't know. I drink a lot of Diet Pepsi. I could send in aluminum if it's absolutely necessary.
You know what? That would make me feel like recycling actually meant something. Anyway, you know what? I'm getting off topic. I'm really.
And now we can't even get people to not go to a restaurant.
There we go.
Yeah, that's where I was actually going with that, and then I got sidetracked by my own inability to garden. I've got chives in the backyard that are dead. Chives don't die. That's not good.
That's the one of the things that you shouldn't be able to kill.
right? Actually, they might not be dead. They might just have noticed that it's winter.
You're right. You shouldn't garden.
Okay, yeah, no, seriously, let's get started. I've been talking for 10 goddamn minutes.
Woo!
And Derek only needed me to talk for 8 of them.
Please refrain from talking when the movie show is playing and the people in the front are cracking wise, because that's our job. We're down in front, yes, that's our name, it's who we are, not what we do. In fact, we may stand up and take a bow at you. Yell down in front! Down in front!
Whoa, it's what Derek's wearing, too.
Wow. Did you see that new John Brunswick movie where he kills all the bad guys with bowling balls?
Oh, then yes.
Yes, the golden years. The years I spent in a bowling alley away from my wife and children.
On the threshold of the golden
Oh, I remember live theater.
color, style, comfort, utility, and convenience.
And
Recreation.
dames.
Fun. These are the ultimate desires.
And dynamite. Let our children play with
Years
dynamite.
ahead of us.
Where the Van Pelt kids look like they got
Features
a
in our
pretty good
everyday
gig.
surroundings that are relaxing, refreshing,
We don't have any walls.
and these are the very same features that Brunswick is building into the new dynamic recreation,
Bedpan?
where bowling and wholesome fun are the prime attraction.
When's the last time you saw somebody building a new bowling alley? They always come old.
In color and custom coordinated equipment created
You know,
by
I've got to say,
Brunswick
all that
designers and
hooray
engineers.
for the president, how great it
But
is,
whatever
got
the
really
creative
specific
concept,
real fast.
Quality has always been a prime consideration. Time-tested Brunswick quality from
Mother
the
approved.
hand-selected, carefully dried bed stock that goes into the construction of these lanes to every
Wow, that one's really flying, huh?
every piece of Brunswick equipment.
Balls.
Every item is quality created by engineers and design specialists.
One more time.
Never-ending search for quality,
Ah!
the key to increased profits for bowling proprietors.
Quality
but
was
has
the
also
word
increased the
of
pleasure
the
bowling
60s.
for
Again,
men
in
and
the
women
80s,
of all
actually.
ages, in all walks of life.
I like
is
this
my
better
favorite
than
part of
Here for
the Haunted
today,
Mansion.
tomorrow, and the years to come is Brunswick's concept of custom design, introducing
Oh,
a
man.
colorful new world to bowlers. Set off
Oh, I just don't know which
With-
balls to choose.
with style,
saddle shoes.
with color, and
Actually,
always
bowling
with it
shoes, I
all,
bet.
Brunswick's high standard of quality. Here is Brunswick's striking new Gold Crown line. Designer colors that provide architect, decorator, and owner with an opportunity to coordinate color and equipment.
Could you
and
zoom
thus
out
create
so
a
I can
custom
see the
design
stuff?
atmosphere
Look at all this color.
for tastes and needs.
Molecules and the colors.
Brunswick colors have been
True.
adjusted to provide the proper atmosphere for recreation.
Nice.
You
And
can tell they're having fun because the camera keeps moving.
the illusion of one
You put your left
monochromatic
foot
color,
in, you
taking
put your
advantage
left
of
foot
variations in
out.
distance and lighting. Here is the warmth of coral, the richness of
I love the warmth of Carl.
the quiet relaxation of green,
Yes, green, quite the
calm
relaxing color.
coolness of blue, the crisp, contemporary look of classic white,
All
and
animated
the
with
pleasure-packed
construction paper.
attractiveness of tangerine.
The
These
confusing ubiquity of brown and beige.
This would
distinctive
be great to watch while you're high.
developed after intensive research and investigation of color preference.
Then
Their
bright yellow,
balanced
Daniel.
values allow the architect and decorator to create any atmosphere desired. It is possible to use the colors singly,
Oh my god!
depending
But why
upon
would you
the
do that,
selection
you
of equipment
maniac?
and the decorative
You monsters! If it's not ombre, I don't want it.
choice. All of the colors complement the light, sculptured look of Brunswick's fabulous new Gold Crown line of bowling
I
equipment.
call them complementary colors.
Here is the bright light atmosphere of refreshing recreation.
I'll get Derek to crack one of these days.
The Brunswick fiberglass bowler
So
seating.
June
Constructed to
Cleaver
fit
and Adam
natural body
Carolla take the
contours.
family bowling.
All seating
And
arrangements.
great for your sinky butt to slide right into.
Scoring, the correct height, the correct writing angle, the correct working surface, a larger area with a durable, easy to clean melamine top,
Durable.
harmonizing with
I
each
don't think
of the new
bowling alleys get cleaned.
The improved exclusive Brunswick Telescore is unmatched in the field.
They named their child Kip.
Projection. And the
It's
auxiliary
a good quality American name.
is another first that Brunswick brings
Yeah, all this
to
stuff
bowling.
is ergonomically sound if
Also,
you're
the new
5'11".
simplified optical system.
Yeah.
Easy to operate, easy to clean.
Hey, it's
and
Wally.
remarkably easy to maintain.
You could call it.
Eva.
Simplicity brings not only a smartness of line, but also an unobstructed approach to the ball return. And Brunswick's
I'll take the
exclusive
invisible
Dry my sweaty goddamn hands.
great time saver that keeps the game moving. For here, each player's ball waits at the same convenient spot every time.
I wonder how many
Her
times they
husband-
did it
Steel
on that
tree
shot.
has a 12-ball
Dad
capacity
also has a
to
blue
accommodate
ball.
league competition. These adjustable ball stops conveniently adapt the cluster for a
He had two, but he lost one in the war.
time-saving convenience in keeping with the design harmony that adds fun to the game and potentially greater profits to the proprietor. But
My
design
ball is designed to look like what Earth will look like in 100 years.
ups at the foul line are electronically detected
Ah,
at the telefoul, a unit now completely self-contained with buzzer
Don't, you
lights
will die
at the
of
foul
liver
line where they
poisoning.
belong. Nothing to distract other bowlers. No excess wiring to the pit.
Line crossed, exterminate.
Labor-saving installation and minimum maintenance.
Snipers to take
And with
out
the
irritating
subway
other
return,
bowlers.
The enclosure gracefully delineates the path of the ball. And the exclusive new power lift
No, you're not wrong,
not only
Katie.
eliminates
Derek's just
the
sitting there
possibility
in
of
judgment like a
fast ball
gargoyle.
surface.
We got to make him
I
break.
like our puns.
At virtually zero velocity.
Good thing I got this before anybody else did in the crowded bowling alley.
Is preferred or required, Brunswick offers a beautifully designed unit fully coordinated with the custom Gold Crown line. Again, Brunswick's revolutionary positive power lift is employed to provide long, efficient service.
I can't emphasize this enough.
Can provide the approach division favored by many bowlers and still provide 4.5 feet of open approach for unobstructed follow-through.
Wow, they
There is
actually
also
found
the
a
newly
selling point
designed
for an empty
surface
floor.
inline design, popular with many bowlers and proprietors. Sleek, elegant, it has that Brunswick stamp of quality from
I think
stem
of
to
all
stern,
the murders that happened
built in at terminal end.
in the 80s.
Yeah.
Wasn't there gremlins that took place in the bowling alley?
Slow the play.
Maybe I'm thinking of something
Top
else.
the fun.
There was a bar.
Maybe
and a bank.
critters or ghoulies.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? I didn't watch as many of those Gremlins knockoffs as I should have.
You should have.
Should have. Oops. Alyssa Milano is shocked.
You're not a real man.
As for the new single-lane pin setter mask
And it just
that
stopped,
set
I
the
guess.
color and design theme, here is
Father
sculpture.
is comforted in that his son will not be threatening his position anytime soon.
Here is
There's gutter balls. There's sorority babes slime ball. Bowl-a-thon.
suitable for larger installations. Another Brunswick first
That's it.
designed
A second
custom
lane.
twin lane masking unit that separates lanes in pairs. But double or single, these
We're not going to
masking units
explain
provide
why
a
you might
correctly
want
lighted
that.
target area. Nothing to
Yeah, cry.
rollers,
Sob.
nor from the fun of chalking up a strike.
People don't like children.
And with the quality-produced, reliable Brunswick automatic pin setter in action, there's never a hitch from frame to frame. For finer bowling, maximum profit, the Brunswick automatic pin setter gives smoother, quieter, more dependable, and accurate pin setting.
That's the money shot.
Amazing for its simplicity of design and construction, for the reliability of its operation, the Brunswick Automatic is the heart of the Gold Crown custom
As does
equipped
Will
lane.
Smith.
Only the Brunswick Automatic embodies complete mechanical direction of the
Competing
entire
against
pin setting function.
anyone else
Please
or just themselves? Brunswick, I mean, as a company.
moves the ball and the pins from the pit to the ball
That's
and
a
pin elevator.
I'm sure.
The Brunswick Automatic is the only pin setter with an individual ball elevator for each machine.
Clunk, clunk.
Faster ball
Pick a
return,
number. Pick a number.
increased lineage. Here is the
Do you think
pin
they've said
elevator
ball
quickly
more
removing
often or
pins from the
quality?
pit,
I don't
preventing
know. They were saying quality a lot more often at the beginning.
Brunswick's
They were.
exclusive pin turret
Oh, they still do.
ensures immediate spotting of 10 new pins following each strike or second ball.
Even
The
though you
magic
may only
brain
deserve
guides
8.
The Brunswick Automatic Pin Setter. Through simple mechanical
I think
operations,
center a lot.
spots standing pins or sets 10 new ones. And the exclusive Brunswick Scissor Deck operation provides wider pin spotting range than any other pin setting machine. Never a pin off the exact spot.
All of
these
this kind of
exclusive
goes
Brunswick
beyond the
features
point of
are
bowling, which is that
powered
it's
by a
fun
single
even if you suck at
1-horsepower
it.
electric motor for added economy, defect-free operation, maximum profit, and more enjoyable bowling.
Yeah, back in the day, you could bowl for free.
Yes, Brunswick is automatically the world's finest pin setter.
Because it's the only one.
And is engineered for maximum enjoyment of the game, as well as maximum
Come
profit.
back from my affair. Nice to be back with my family.
And as important as the profit-making
Smile.
potential is to the proprietor, Brunswick offers him the additional
They never let me spread out like that at a real bowling
Collection.
alley.
with architect and decorator,
Oh, at the same time.
bowling center, custom tailored to suit his
Oh, these people have
All
their
right,
own
everyone,
bowl.
let's take a picture together and we'll get it in 5 to 6 months.
customized coordination of color and styling extends even beyond the playing area.
Did real people have their own balls and walk like that when they left?
With automatic ball cleaning.
One of
and
these
polishing
doors leads to your tomb.
features.
Choose wisely.
For bowler and source of profit to proprietor. Designed to fit flush against walls or in corners,
They
the
flush
machine
again.
occupies a minimum of space and is built for years of trouble-free life. Customer-style locker room,
They have a locker room.
cleanliness, and convenience.
All right, shower off, everybody.
Standard
Bloody
bowler ball and shoe-
bowl.
and Brunswick's convenient new two-bowler wardrobe lockers. Both are made of rugged steel, durable but lightweight,
All right.
with cast
Love some rugged steel.
sections of small lockers.
I've got to be
and large
honest.
lockers
I feel
may
like
be combined
bowling
with door
should have come
colors
up with
in
another
classic
word
white,
than ball,
alternated with any of the other 5
because
custom
ball
colors.
polisher
Changing
is just the
convenience
end
in
of the
locker
franchise
room,
for me.
Brunswick
Like, this
provides
is no kids
comfortable
allowed.
custom-style locker benches of
This kid
durable
can't tie his shoes yet?
with chrome-plated steel
Exactly.
legs. And each bench features plenty of room for holding bowling balls. Everywhere
They're coming
in
back?
the Wilson Center is the ideal combination of pleasing atmosphere,
All right, I'm ready to go to President Kennedy's inauguration.
is the feeling of fun and recreation. And Brunswick's
We
incomparable
only brought 2 balls home instead
provides
of
all the features for maintaining that light, bright, fun-loving spirit of the game.
Don Draper would be so ashamed.
6 inspired colors and a coordinated selection of equipment
Bowling is not just
possible to
game.
create personalized
Bowling is life.
bowling centers such as these.
You can bowl
Now,
for
the
dollars.
first time, each proprietor has
It's
the
a
unique
thing.
opportunity to custom design his own recreation center. For now, for the first time, he has the choice of single or twin lane masking units, the surface in line, the subway in line, or the cluster ball returns.
And let us introduce our newest
An unlimited
innovation,
variety of
Brunswick cold French fries.
Brunswick exclusive features, all color coordinated. It is this
I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to buy a bowling alley.
combination
Right?
that will
Th-
lure
this
and
expansion
hold
for The
an
Sims is
increasing
really well
number of
produced.
bowlers. Today,
Is the color combination Mayo-stirred or
and it is
The other
Must days.
promised to
It's a old-
mustard? Yeah.
rise in pleasure for the bowlers and new highs in
You've heard of Roller Coaster Tycoon. This is Bowling Alley Tycoon.
created combination that will
Bowling
make
is
the
fun even for
bowling
families who live in a
60s
featureless
a
void.
golden reality.
Andy. No wonder he was obsessed with balls.
Jam Handy to the rescue.
The Nakey Hills.
Nakers.
Whole movie been hit. Did you hit tab on the movie?
Life in the spring of your life, you kiss all the girls. You don't take a wife.
Jim Backus.
Tall as a mountain,
Fuzzy Night.
as a stream, and pay dirt is waiting. If gold is your dream,
Davy
in the
Crockett.
summer of life, there's so much to be done, but always the search.
I'm not saying I'm biased against this movie, but
I'm
I've never enjoyed something with a theme song like this before.
if love doesn't hold up,
We all know how much we despised Tulsa.
it is all
You know, sea shanties are really popular on TikTok right now, but I think the land shanty is about to make a big comeback.
But gone is your prime, and all you have left is a handful of time.
When I was a kid, I wanted my dad to buy me Oregon Trail to play on at home, but he couldn't get that game. And
Right?
so bought me a knockoff called Yukon Trail.
Can share
It was all about the gold rush.
and admit
Yeah,
you are lost.
every attempt to get
December
the Oregon
out
Trail
to
to
the
consumers
frost.
has been a
You have
travesty of a
4
disappointment.
seasons.
Yeah, Yukon Trail was not great, but
Your dreams
my dad happy.
a man's lifetime has 4 seasons. That's all God gives to you.
They say he's a bad mother.
shut your mouth.
Only talking about
Oh.
Chaptel.
Oh no, we can't tell sourdoughs and criminals too. I don't know why I'm looking like if I look like further down also.
It will be a time of civil war in about 40, 50 years.
Wow, people read a lot slower back in the day.
Did an alien write this?
No one talks like this.
That's a terrible font.
I called it hell favor.
Technically speaking, men are already animals because we're
You're
not
saying-
vegetable or mineral.
You're saying that the gold rush is the reason why men are shitty? I beg to differ.
Wait, don't start filming. I'm coming.
Man, look at how naked
Yeah, he's gonna tell his boss he got held up in traffic. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, bye. Thanks for stopping.
Boy, acting was really easy back in the day.
Oh, finally, a town or something.
I seek the man known as Al Swearingen.
When does Anthony Hopkins show up and start making everybody robots?
When the gold was discovered in California, folks near went crazy. They just picked up their belongings and headed west. Thousands of them, young and old. By boat, wagon train, riding, walking. Any way they could get to where the gold was.
It's like that with Hollywood now.
It wasn't easy like they said in the posters.
Hollywood and comedians.
Rivers to cross, mountains to climb, and Indians. Some didn't make it. But most did, because they all
Some.
had the same dream. Gold.
Why was an
I'd like to
Irish
tell you about a
ballad
friend of
playing
mine.
in the background?
Tracy Powell. Him and me came out
This
from
turns out to be a true story of the Donner family, then I'm totally on board because
We both had the fever. Bad.
For the flavor of a
I
Pringles.
thought to be more of a town, though. No eating places or nothing, not even any streets. But we made it, just like you said.
I guess I'm just talking to myself.
Yee-hoo! Yee-hoo! Oh,
Drop your shovel on purpose, I
never-
guess.
he never learned how to run in heels.
Joe nearly had someone badly burned, and right at the beginning of the film.
If you want that gold, you can keep it, boy.
Oh, the pain.
Just get to the diggings. If you want them nuggets in your hand, it's all right with me.
Them spicy nugs.
Only worth a couple of cents.
What kind of nuggets are we talking about?
You'll find
Yeah.
out.
I guess I didn't see where I was
I
going.
take a very tiny steps.
Nobody around here sees where they're going.
That's fine. I've got the stuff.
You all right, Tracy?
Is your name not
I
Tracy?
couldn't help but notice that you left me to carry all of our shit.
The river of gold.
Sure, lots of folks down there.
Tell me, how long you figure
Did
it's
you
going
think
to
you were going to be the only one?
take? 2 weeks, maybe? 3?
Did you not listen to the opening
Don't you do
narration?
no digging, mister?
Did you not read the title card?
Much easier that way.
It's called Rush for a reason.
With his calluses.
Maybe so.
That
maybe
guy is
so.
who you got if you couldn't afford
Just look
Frank
at him down
Sinatra for
there.
your B movie.
Breaking their back. Just for feed.
Mmm.
Just like
Slim
the ants
Jim.
there. Thousands of them. All of them doing the same thing.
Covered with ants.
Crawling up the hill and down the hill, then up again.
This gold rush is for ants.
Don't you worry none, mister. We've been a long time coming. We aim to make it.
What
I
makes
feel
you
like
think
those
you're so
ants were
different?
choreographed.
Because we ain't no ants.
Very hard to get them all.
We got some digging to do.
Well, maybe they had Jenny
You
Any
fellas
Dots
need any
training them.
equipment, or your dust changed to coin.
Okay, bye.
Haver. Willis Haver.
Ale, a man's drink.
Not a finger!
Now that I'm drunk, I'm going to go talk to a horse.
Is left, my friends, absolutely surefire. All you gotta do is walk along, watch the little needle point, and there you are, wham, a mother loaf. Now I know what you're
I do
thinking,
this
my
because
friends.
my
You're
table's
thinking
too
that
small
this
for
fella's
three-card
the doggone
Monty.
Smart, why don't he go out and find his own gold? Well, I would, but I got sore feet. Just think of it, my friends. No more
Sausage party, am I right?
I got bone spurs.
It not only finds gold,
Now I'm gonna go play
but
tennis.
It cures rheumatism. Yes, sir, my friends. After you
Inside this little box is the entire internet.
I tell you what I'm going to do.
You know, I got to
I'm not
admit, I
asking
feel
you
like we
to-
lost
I'm
something
not
as a
asking
culture when we stopped wearing derbies.
No,
No one's stopping you, Mike.
Hey, take it easy, man. Took us all day to pan that dust.
Took me all day to cook this grub.
Yeah.
Really? Ew. Can I get something fresh?
I don't know. Like, get your own damn food.
I don't really
Just a
want to
whole
eat the
day's
gruel
worth
that's
of
been
cheap
sitting
lunch.
under the lamp for 2 hours.
I don't think that they, like... Well, we're going to make food for all the gold rushies. No.
Oh, sure. California is the rushy.
The rushy. Yeah, yes.
You know what?
Rushers.
A couple of men working down from us just a bit.
Rushers eating rashers.
I seen it.
I've also seen a salsa made in New York
You
City.
know what? Some pans, they got a box-like thing. They rock back and forth. Not bad, huh?
Damn it, I left my sriracha back in our tent.
Poster says back home. Go west, reach down and pick it up.
Don't spill anything on that coat. It's the only one you got.
Sure glad you and I joined up, Tracy.
Joined what?
$80.
What'd you
Boy,
do?
I figure you and me could do that easy. And that sure beats working back in Missouri.
Guess I'm doing better.
Well, anything beats
where'd that guy go?
Missouri.
What are you aiming to do?
$80 a day ain't nothing. There's ways a man can get real rich, Bert.
I'm going to start a cult.
That's what I'm aiming to find out.
$80 a day. That's not terrible. I mean, now, sure, but
Then.
and that's a lot of money.
Woo! Hello, my name's Jim Jones.
Howdy, Mr. Haver. Me and my partner's wondering if you had one of them boxes you rock back and forth. We figure we can do better if we have one of them.
Beat it, kid.
We'd like to take some of your money.
Your tent, mister? Yeah. What's your name, boy?
The millionaire's
Oh,
tent
Tracy
is really
Powell.
nice.
Tracy here ain't like the rest of them. He's gonna hit it big. Ain't that right, boy?
Girls heard that before.
We took about $80.
You see that, Sam? Not many around here could do that the first day.
Come on, Haber. I gotta catch up on my drinking.
Your gold, mister? Man must be a powerful man to take that much gold. Excuse me for asking, but you get that gold out of the river?
I'm gonna put
Better
it in
hide
my-
up before I get your nose crud someplace where it hadn't ought to
My
be.
hands out of my pockets. I'm doing something.
Ain't to get you mad, mister. Just asking civil
It's
questions.
an improv
You
scene.
don't
He
have
has
to
to do the
answer.
whole thing arms akimbo.
Except I know you didn't get that gold out of the river.
Oh? He knows you didn't get the gold out of the river.
You aren't a good judge of human character, Sam.
You heard it, but he knows you didn't get that gold
Have a drink.
river.
Al didn't mean nothing, did you, boy?
Yeah, you got me. I brought it from back east.
Eager like a thin coyote.
This is my gold. I brought it from home.
Where you working the gold?
You know, you're supposed to take your hats off inside. Does that count with tents?
You've been
or-
looking for.
It's a really good question.
I didn't mean to rile you.
If there's no ventilation,
I respect
it might
a
as
man's got
well
sense
be.
enough
We've
to make
learned
out
that
better
in
than
the
the rest of
pandemic.
How about me buying you a drink, Mr. Wilkins, and you and me can talk?
That's a good idea, boy.
We'll talk about
Bar's the best place to work for a couple of fellas.
buying gold on Fox News.
Talk about
sell-
how our belts match.
You care to join us, Mr.
We'll
Haver?
sell gold
I'll be
to,
along.
to gullible old
I still got
people
some
who think
arithmetic
that
to
the
do.
entire economy
You know, I was
is
wrong about you, Mr. Haver.
stable.
You keep setting, you're going to get rich.
All right,
Maybe I
I'm
was
going to
wrong
stop
about
talking
you,
about
too.
that. It's going to go dark.
You better get out there before Sam.
I'm going to get me a drink. Fella had all
I'm
that
gonna buy
gold
me a
named
dog.
Wilkins, Sam Wilkins. You never seen so much gold. I tell you, it's
You
gonna...
don't drink?
Maybe it's time I started. I got business to talk for both of us.
Well, count me out.
Oh,
Thought you were
start.
sure of that rocker? Well,
I
he says
figured I'd
Wilkins
start
is no
by
good, and
practicing
everybody
with
knows
some
that.
Everclear.
So,
New stressful situation sounds like a great time to start drinking.
The rest of them around here, I
All
tell you,
right.
I seen that money. More money than I ever seen in my life before. I'm going to get some of it.
well, last fella went out with Wilkins, got himself killed.
Put his hands in his pockets because he keeps doing the
Only
same
two
gesture over and over.
It's no more.
Oh, I still say you ain't that kind.
Maybe not. But one thing's for sure. I didn't come all this way to break my back just to fill my belly. You in or out?
Out. Trace,
But money gives you food.
watch your step.
I'm a fixin' to.
I'll just be over here twiddling my thumbs.
Hi there, boy. Here's to the lice crawling up your back. I can't think of a better way of killing them.
Maker's Mark.
I call it a cosmopolitan.
I did not take my first shot that smoothly.
It's really smooth. Ba-doo-doot.
So, Tracy went to look for the gold.
That was one day. That was one day in this film. One whole day.
It's been a week, but he's just now shaking off the moonshine.
Quite a claim you got here. Oh. A lot of gold.
You can't just put your hand in other people's buckets.
Want a cigar?
Say, can anybody remember if I'm the bad or the ugly?
Got a match?
Thanks for one of your head lace cigars.
I think I'm falling in love.
Oh,
All right, now, vamos.
wow.
Vamos.
So back during the gold rush, you could rob people by gently tapping them.
And giving them a free cigar. We're ready.
Oh, we have
You're going to do all right, boy. Look at
Yeah,
that.
you
By the river, scratching for a little dust.
you lightly
You just
kicked
keep your
that
eye
guy
on the
real,
Mexican. He'll
real
show you
good.
where you can get real hunks of gold right in these hills.
I wasn't
Well-
figuring on no claim jumping.
What's the matter? You want to come out of here with some gold, didn't you? You can't have a weak stomach and get rich.
Nah.
If you don't like
A
it,
lesson
boy, you
for
can
the
get out of
ages.
here right now.
Let's go to work.
Now you're catching on.
My Jed Clampett hat's disappointed in me,
Well,
though.
here there ain't no rest except on Sundays.
He says as he
Because
sits
some
down.
of us are scared of the Lord, and the others have at least one day to do some real drinking.
What did we do last night?
Find out what some men will do to get rich quick.
I'm cold.
I don't think Tracy was bad, even though he was alone.
It
Sometimes
takes talent to shine that much at night.
Is he on?
You'd think.
For the ladies.
I'm good, thanks.
Na, 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 na. Roll me over in the clover.
Country song here.
It's gonna pan over and it's gonna be ZZ Top playing.
Which Brandy Buck's marrying which troop?
I'm not picking one country song.
Please stop. You've been playing Turkey in the Straw for 8 hours.
Remember the last night we all got along. It was right before Army Hammer started talking about cannibalism. Dogpile!
Hiya, Bert. Let me buy you a drink.
No, thanks, Tracy.
How about you, Mr. Haver? After all, I got you to thank. Hadn't been for you, never would have met Sam. Never would have met Sam. Never would have had all those.
Never Sam would have met.
Bert, let me buy you a drink.
Oh, Tracy, I don't
Oh, ain't no reason to be sore. Ain't you and me pals? Didn't we start out from home together? Sure. I just saw my chance and took it. Ain't no reason to be sore.
Stop treating non-drinkers like this.
So you bought Mr. Haver? He's got a strong box.
Years,
Great big
or however long this is ago.
full of money.
They're very bad judgment of time.
Long box of money with what me and Sam dug. We'll buy everybody a drink. Yes, sir, with what me and Sam dug. Just reach down there.
Wait,
right up
wait,
off
who's
the ground.
Doug?
Great big
I know Sam.
up to the sun. They shine in your
Wait.
face.
Oh, Sam Doug.
Thousands of
Me and
tiny little
Sam Doug,
mirrors.
my friend, Sam
Oh,
Doug.
dude.
Not like the rest of them. See, Mr. Haver?
We'll see.
Oh, it's a young
You and
Paul
Wilkins rolled the
Giamatti.
dust yet?
Gonna buy everybody a drink. Gonna walk up to Mr. Wilkins and say, it is now splitting up time. Gonna buy everybody a drink. Don't go away.
Wow, you really.
I gotta
hit
say
the-
that's some pretty good drunk acting. I haven't seen something like this since I've been cornered at a bar, and obviously it's been.
Gonna buy everybody a drink. Need a little money. What do you say we split up the dust?
Sure, kid, sure. Right now.
1 for you, 3 for me. One.
Pretty fair wage, if you ask me, for 2 weeks' work.
Go fetch.
And a handshake.
Yeah, Sam.
Look, boy, take it and move on.
Maybe if I kill you, that'll solve all my problems.
Half the gold is mine, Mr. Wilkins.
I've said all kinds of nice
Get
things
out of my
about
way.
you. Don't make me regret it.
Seems like a really good idea to confront you when I'm drunk and smaller than you.
Yay.
They fill other hats, right?
Why'd I leave Missouri, Bert? Why'd I come
He
over?
treated me like I asked for $2,000 in stimulus money.
Right. I
Very
had to
sucks.
run my fist.
Oh God, my hand.
You made the deal.
How bad do you want it?
I'd be obliged to have your gun, Mr. Haver.
Get yourself.
Don't do it, Tracy. It ain't worth it. The gold ain't worth it.
I mean, we came a really long way. I think it kind of is.
Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
I'm a calling you out, rabbit.
If I have to watch this entire movie and there's no bloodshed, I'm going to be pretty cranky.
Well, it's a Western, so even if there's bloodshed, technically. I meant to shoot the bottle.
And I will be taking the bottle that is now empty, and I will pretend to drink from it.
Now I'm going to walk away and trust that you don't go for your gun that I just saw you drop.
And I'm not going to trip over anything. And I'm going into my very secure tent.
I suddenly no longer believe he's drunk.
Yeah. He had us until he started walking backwards.
I gotta go out there again tomorrow.
I gotta pee. I should have peed before I came back.
Diarrhea is like a Western festival happening outside your tent.
Care to take that, Mr. Powell? Yeah, I guess you were too busy to see that look on Wilkins' face.
He's gonna kill you.
Yes, sir, I believe you're right.
This calls for a bigger cigarette.
This time, I'm going to let you keep all of this, seeing as how you did so good with Wilkins.
So well.
Well, usually I get my share. Just remember that.
If we don't care about grammar now, we won't care about it later.
Well, here you are.
Aw, huggies.
$1,900. Not bad for a beginning.
You should have told me Wilkins was working for you.
I'm saying it now. What's the difference? Maybe you didn't hear. I want you in with us. I like you. You got nerve. Why, a man like you and a man like me, we can make a fortune. Don't be
a man
fool,
like Wilkins,
boy.
I guess.
Maybe it's just because I don't like you,
Put
Haver.
on a burlesque show, we'll really be making money.
Just like the rest of them.
Maybe so, but I didn't come all the way out here just to end up thieving.
All right, boy. I thought you had, but I guess
Okay.
no hard feelings.
Don't worry about me, Haver.
You're not stealing anything from people on
Feel sorry for her. Here's
plans at all.
be your partner.
You're an honest man.
Sorry, I didn't come out here to steal from white people. I didn't come out here to
There you
steal
go.
from white people.
Wilkins was working for Haver. He wants me to go in with him.
What'd you say?
I told him I just wanted the
Guess you was
facts,
right,
ma'am.
Bert. I ain't his kind.
Let's quit, Tracy.
I was one of his
About to
kind
go.
for a few
A
minutes.
whole new world's opening up.
Did you do anything? What have you done?
What, are you going to get rich around here unless he wants to be like that fella Haver, or unless he wants the gold so bad he's willing to do most anything for it?
Let's set up a place and call it
No need
Hollywood.
mountain to live out his life.
Whatever pictures get invented, we'll make them there.
Feels like I have, Bert. It's true, like they say. And one day, a man can make himself enough to live like a king the rest of his life.
You got a sickness, Tracy. Can't you see it? You got a sickness. And you'll either die
You're
from
down
it or end up
with it.
partners with the devil. There ain't no in.
Alcoholism, greed,
You'd be better
thievery, narcissism.
if a man is figuring on going straight to the devil.
The devil went down to Georgia.
That's
That's a
true.
country song. I got one. It took me a while, but I got one.
I didn't see Tracy during those years. Most of the time, he lived in the hills and only came into town once in a while.
To fill his
whenever he
belly.
needed another steak.
I was always naked on those hills, and that's the name of this movie.
It was about this time
California,
that
how are you cold?
Julie, right from the beginning.
I heard
they fell in
California is
love.
cold and damp.
I never could understand.
And that's
how
why the lady is a
wonderful girl
tramp.
like Julie could wait all those years, but she did.
My dearest Julius.
This is the first time we're hearing about a lady. First time ever.
I hope this letter finds you well. I'm trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Enclosed is a drawing of my penis.
One summer day,
Put it on the paper and I traced around it.
Yeah, dick pics are just more efficient. They're not really a new thing.
love in his heart.
Assayers? I say ass. Ass, I say.
Standing in the laundry.
We don't do sewing. My name is Sewing.
I'd like these clothes to be white again.
If you want your clothes to be sewed, you need to take them over to Laundry Sewing. That's where
I
Mr.
really hope the Three Stooges run this laundry.
Bubble, double, toil and trouble. Why did you touch that with your bare hands?
I was worried you'd find yourself.
He
in
really
a-
just looks to me like
Thinking Julie'd
Jack
be
Webb
gone,
was in a
Jane.
sauna for
You
too
waited.
long.
Yes, I waited. I said I wouldn't, but I waited. Oh, Tracy.
And you've gotten my clothes all dirty again. Thank you.
This time was the hardest.
I guess I like you better than Sam.
Pulled them away from her.
I worked until I could drop. Anything to keep from thinking.
And start hugging people.
Came here driving me crazy, thinking about you too.
I said I wouldn't wait.
So they both
No, I
discovered alcohol in each
Got
other's
to get it out of his
absence.
system. Many dogs will come
No,
back.
he discovered alcohol. She discovered
I
witchcraft.
lied to myself.
Very different things.
Oh, you should have heard the things I said to myself about you.
They weren't very nice.
Ever since I can remember, I've been waiting to make a home.
You want a grilled cheese? I've got an iron here.
Today, my mother and I started to put up the first set of curtains on the farm. My father came with a wagon. Stories of California.
He must have been a one-year pa, from what you told me. He had ambition. I bet if he'd have lived, you and your
When
mom
born by the red, white, and
understand what made her stick with
blue.
him.
she loved him.
This conversation's great and everything, but the drawing you sent me of yourself wasn't really all that accurate. So can we go in the back and check?
I mean to have that home, Tracy. The one my ma never had.
I mean to wear a
With
dress
my
that's not
fingers
made of
down to the
canvas.
stubs for it. Love a man and to bring up children in a proper way. You understand that, Tracy? You understand what I want?
I'm gonna
I
give.
don't know. Say it more at my face. Maybe I'll get it then.
I'd think of you. I'd say to myself, it ain't just for me, it's for Julie. Everything's for Julie. And then I'd get to the next rise and
Julie.
the climbing was that much easier. Now I've found it. And I'm gonna give
He looks
you
like
everything
Ronald
that a
Reagan and
woman
Kirk
like you
Douglas
should
had a
have.
baby.
Just want to bite your shoulder. Just
Side note, that is one of my favorite joke formats. Looks like these two people had a baby.
Better give me that clean
I
shirt.
once said it to my
Oh,
wife,
I
and she says,
Around here without a clean shirt.
why
That's a new
why
law
does
that passed.
everybody look like
Much
two other people
civilization.
had a baby? And I said, because that's everybody. Literally everybody.
Oh, you better get
Ronald
home. Otherwise, the preacher will think he's marrying me.
Reagan was your favorite. Ronald Reagan, and then fill in the blank.
Bert.
Rah, 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 rah. Ronald Reagan.
Bert.
Robert
How's the
Vaughn.
old businessman?
Fine, fine.
By gum, you're gonna be proud.
Wearing like
Anybody
layers
be
of jacket.
Like Julie.
I'm a preacher now, I guess.
This is all rock and dirt.
I don't know, I'm just going off outfits.
Dumbest church you ever did see. I tell you, Mr. Killian, you got yourself 25% of the richest strike ever made around here within 200 miles.
That's mighty generous of you, Tracy.
Now, wait a minute. You stay.
But my hair is perfectly coiffed now.
She's over at the assayers now. All written up, legal and all. The Julio.
Saying ass all you
I ain't
please.
staking you this time, Tracy.
Bert, you don't understand. Wait till you see The Rock. Come on over to the assayers with me.
It's
Like
the
as not,
greatest
you run
movie that
120
Michael
to
Bay
the
ever
top.
made.
Oh,
You told Julie you're going out again?
don't be a fool, Bert. I know what I got this time.
You knew last time, too.
Ooh.
I won't be waiting. You have to choose now.
Bert, you gotta stake me just this last time. If it don't work, I'll quit. I swear it. Julie, you gotta
Stake me before I
want
kill
what you want.
again.
Home like you said.
And don't go out again.
You won't quit. You got
Is he wearing a weightlifting belt?
I don't know. I'm very confused by this.
That too.
It's like summer. He's wearing a tweed jacket.
You're not for her. You got no sense.
Man, they both
I don't
talk like
need
Kirk
you.
Douglas. It's so
I'll
weird.
get me a stake
Arrgh.
somewhere else.
I'm gonna enunciate to show how angry I am.
I speak through gritted
Get
teeth.
out! Get out!
So does she.
Hit him. Give me
It's all right. You can wait outside.
Oh, you're just everywhere.
Oh, this looks like a mighty promising claim, Sam. You'd better look into it.
Get out! Get out!
It's been a long time.
When you come back, I'll be James Stewart.
Laredo Ridge.
Has it been a long time? How long has it been? I have no idea.
120 to the
I
time.
said it's been a while, but that's it.
Talk in front of Sam. He don't bury no grudge.
I have this card that said 1 year later.
The stayer works for me, and so does the registrar. In this business, it's necessary to know everything that's going on. Well, what can I do for you, Tracy? If there's anything I can, I will. I'm glad you saw fit to come to me. A man learns by experience, I guess.
I need a stake, Haver. It's a rich claim, I know it. I ain't expecting you to stake me without getting something in return. I'll pay.
Straight
I
back.
also need 5 singles for a
You
5.
understand, you see, I'm running a bank now. It makes a little difference. It's not just me. There are others in San Francisco. I
Let
have
me
to
tell you about banks and how corrupt they are. Do you have time? Have a seat.
without knowing what's in it first.
How can I know what I got unless I get the equipment to find out?
Can you come back later? I have to tell
Just a
Tuesday
vicious
Weld about
circle, ain't it?
how loaning money
Can't
works.
get the money unless you know what you have. Can't tell what you have unless you got the money to find out.
That just seems like a trick.
Like I said, it's a business now. Man don't stand a chance by himself unless he's willing.
It used to be a hobby.
How much do you want?
I don't know. All of it?
That's the way it works,
I
man.
mean, I want all of it.
No.
So I guess really we're
Got the
negotiating
money,
how much
work
of
the claim,
it do I
and we
get.
give what we think it's worth for finding it.
I'll start the bidding at all.
Like the movie that we've done that has involved, no, the third for counting It's a Wonderful Life. Third movie we've done that's talked about how the banking system works.
Just like I said.
I'm pretty sure there was Great Rupert had some banking in it too.
I think so.
So much banking.
Oh,
You won't get water or nothing unless you come in with us. Claim ain't worth it. We've been taking extra special trouble to watch.
Actually,
Tracy.
the Great Rupert was kind of
True,
a
Sam?
an
Just for old time's
oh,
sake.
what do I want to say? It was a diatribe against squirrel-based economies.
I'm letting you clear out this time, Tracy. Won't nobody touch you. I'll see to that.
Oh, we were too busy talking about banking.
Funny
I forgot
thing
what's
about
going
you,
on.
Tracy, you're different.
For a loan, he said he wouldn't do it.
What
He
you want to
give me
go?
this
You're gonna come crawling.
back. Now they're forcing him to go do the thing.
Mm.
And I was talking during all of that, and I was still able to understand. It is a gift. It's not a gift I asked for, but I have it.
And a curse. And a gift. And a
The curse.
Open up.
If we ever see each other in public again, I mean, hey, what's happening? What just happened?
Open up.
Oh. I have really misjudged how effective candle lights are.
Don't you touch me.
I did.
There's no man
Did
I
I?
can touch me. Least of all
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
you. Look at you.
she's Red Sonja. There's a completely different story
Now
going
you
on in the
got hand
background.
up. You are right.
her hair stays curly because they never washed it.
Like all the rest, you're gonna end up like an animal. A wild animal.
Oh my God! You think I heard that?
Well, thank you for specifying a wild animal, because I was about to say man's an animal.
I feel like the impact of this movie would be greater if literally all of it wasn't in the crawl at the beginning.
Please.
This is the last time Derek's ever going to agree to do a Western.
I didn't agree to this.
Most unhappy.
Yeah, I just put it on the schedule.
Don't touch me. I'll touch you.
I'll build a home.
Wow, that drunken miner really turned it around with his girl.
Build a home, but a house is not a home.
I mean, it's close. I am a lab mouse. I escaped from my cage. Never had a job. Never had minimum wage.
He's getting ready to plant a gold crop for the new season.
Oh, it's corn.
I never thought Tracy.
Right?
He tried. Build a home, earn a living just like everybody else.
You know,
It wasn't easy.
one thing that would improve this
Tracy was
movie
a
is if
man.
this fella started
Wanted
rapping
to be.
about the movie. Tracy.
He'll sure look naked.
Nicky naked.
It's only the hills.
Naked hills.
But they're naked and you're not.
Crop will be in soon. Harvest. Year or two, we'll get some cows. Build a house. Oh, you see.
Wait.
It won't be
Legitimately has all of the things that money would feasibly buy.
I look at you
We
working
have a
out there and I
house.
think I'm a
Why do we
mom.
need to build a house? We
She
have a
hadn't hardly
house.
give birth to me and she was out there working again.
House.
Bending her back, striking.
I'm not
Never theirs to begin with.
If we just had $2,000, we'd get started right. Buy ourselves some livestock.
Yeah,
We'd have
keep
a
waiting.
chance.
You've got to stop dreaming, Tracy.
600 plus 1,400 is 2,000.
Most never do. They can have a family.
Why do we
Love
keep
each other.
going topical?
That's
I don't know. It's almost like we've been going through some really hard shit.
It seems crazy breaking our backs this way.
This
I
is
can't
supposed
help
to
it,
be a
I've seen some of the
distraction,
stupidest,
Derek.
Biggest.
I
Stumble
enjoy it.
pouring in from a strike. They could dig enough gold in 1 week to buy us the biggest ranch in the universe.
Reagan's films one day.
I'm going out again. But
I don't
gotta
know if
tell
any
you
of
how
them
I
are in the
feel.
public domain, but I'll look.
I'm trying, Julie. You know I am. It's just that it don't seem right sitting here
Trying it in one whole day.
through them hills.
Look how naked they are.
A drink with the hardest fighting.
Oh, do Finnegan's Wake.
Dirt scratchers when the president meets them first we cross the Sacramento.
Oh, Orson Welles.
Come on now, Tracy, tell me. How long will
The gold rush.
force a ride into the closest hills in search of the rainbow, eh? Tell me, even
There's
if
a lot out there.
9, 10 years.
Do you remember the time I had 25% of the black hole of Calcutta? Huh?
No.
Looks like his face is imploding.
In a whole bucket full of whiskey. And then it turned out that some dirty swine salted the mine just to make away with those little scratchings. Man, and there was I, with a whole bucket full of bourbon and salsa, as thirsty as Finnegan's goat.
I mean,
Can I close my tab, please?
did I say Finnegan's Gold? I meant Finnegan's Wake. Oh, Tim Finnegan lived on Watson Street.
From that part.
Every woman feels when somebody buys them a drink. Please.
You'll make the finest better man that ever once. So come on.
Oh, stop pushing me
Come on,
around.
on,
I am
now,
so
look.
gonna fall
I
over.
got the eye of an eagle and the nose of an anteater. And I can spot
I'm as
it.
drunk as you're acting like you are.
I'd be proud to have you for my partner. Proud to be associated with it. And on that, We'll have another snake venom. What do you say now? Come, up here. Here you
I don't know where they just give you a bottle on the counter.
go. Here. Man, you look at it for
Charge you at the end of your visit.
worth.
I would think that it'd be harder to make alcohol in the Old West, but it seems so cheap.
Nobody around here knows where it is.
Oh, not sure.
They wouldn't let you keep it. It's a business now.
Like all our fathers before him.
We do the sweating. Haver does the getting.
Yeah, no, not from Jim O'McCann.
And his name is actually Haver because he halves all the things.
I've got
I do miss the days where people would look out the side of their face at you.
the San Francisco Mining Company. He will never get his hands on this outfit. How do we have to do it? And that, if there's anyone in the world can do that any better than Tracy Powell, I'd like to know who it is. Maybe myself.
Worst country for a worse country.
That's right, Tracy, lad. Sure, look, boy. So there's nothing else matters except the gold. You don't think I'd spend my whole life doing Not no more. I'm going to ride down this main street in a golden carriage and stick out my tongue at everyone I see and say, "This is me, Jim O'McCann. I come for it, and now I've got it. And you can all jump when I talk."
Brave decision to have basically an entirely incoherent 3-minute monologue.
Performed by a dried applehead doll.
Ah, yes.
I want a carbine, Red Ryder, a BB gun.
Wait, is that two twin beds shoved together?
It is. Can I look at your phone? Mine's charging.
I don't mean to be a bother, but who are you and how did you get in my house?
Go for grub steak.
Do you think we'd feel better if we had sex?
Nah, maybe next year.
Don't want you getting pregnant.
I'm going to have a baby, Tracy. There's no marriage without children.
Did not expect that timing at all.
You almost waterboarded yourself there.
When I was your age, I'd have the nerve to face her.
Oh, great, more of him.
I'm a man that's footloose and fancy-free, and I'm on the roam. But I'll be back someday.
We got the good
food loose. And make it up to you.
I want to ask you a question. What am I? Am I something or am I nothing?
Mineral.
Who am I?
Absolutely.
24601.
Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me?
What you've got to face is women don't understand about these things.
You're right.
And parents
She
just
doesn't
don't
understand.
understand either.
A woman doesn't understand.
Parents, women, same thing.
I got to.
What is this? Days of Wine and Goldses?
Women just don't understand feminism of the Old West.
Sure, Tracy meant to come back soon, even before the baby was born, but he didn't.
I forgot
The
we
first
had a
Disney Imagineer is hard at work on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Digging, scrap. By 1869, most everybody forgot the gold.
69.
Civilization came with
Ooh, that's why it's Naked Hills.
the ordinary things, working, farming, building a business.
It does not.
That does not surprise me at all.
Like Tracy and Jimmo, who never forgot to drink.
Well, Trace, what do you think?
He's not a Tracy, he's an Inky.
I think we dig here.
Now, look, let's try and be logical. We know that somewhere in this enormous beehive,
He's giving little kisses.
a vein of gold and honey. Now, the question is, does the vein come out here or in the next hill over there? Or maybe there's no vein at all. But, wait, Trace, look, I'll never let it cross my mind again.
I say we dig here. I agree with you. We'll dig here.
1969, and the first woman to testify before the United States Congress was going on, and we have to watch this shit.
This is the last honest dollar I ever made.
I think most movies are set at the time where something else interesting might also be happening.
Will it be interesting to take?
Nope. Nothing else interesting happens during movies.
Oh, look, Tracy, a man can only do so much for himself, boy. I said the biggest strike was struck in Tennessee.
I still got to launder my pants.
When a fellow woke up one morning, he put his pants on backwards and didn't know which way he was walking. Will it be, Tracy? Entertain.
Oh, heads. Well, heads it
We're
is.
supposed to catch that.
Yeah, now that we got science to back us up, let's get to work.
Science wasn't invented back then. Shush.
Now what do you think you're doing?
I'm taking a whiz, do you mind?
Haven't had anything to say to each other. I thought now would be a good time to get acquainted again. We're going to be needing them.
Yeah, well, there'll be plenty of time for that on Sunday. We got a tunnel to dig. Here, let's go.
No, God's the other way.
Buttercup and her gold rush partner.
Mikilani, Markilani, blood relation to Larry Moore.
Buttercup wandered around the campfire, looking for a place to go to the bathroom.
Ever I get
Drop it. Drop it.
It's everywhere.
Well, it ain't the worst two-faced weasel known to man. What are you doing here, Sam Wilkins, eh? No.
Oh, Sam's back. We lost Sam. That's not true. I didn't think of him.
Go to tobacco juice and I'll brand you for life. Get out of my way.
I mean business, Jimmo.
I'm looking
taking
for
over this
Sam
claim.
Wontkins. We got a score to
Don't
settle.
make me laugh.
Did everyone else get older and Sam got younger? Or have I?
Nay, but happened to 94 and no. Whatever became of that more than sweet-smelling job you have with that skunk Abel?
Him and me split up.
Eh?
Come on now, old man. Get your stuff together and get on out of these parts. Bye.
Ha!
Get him.
I should have known. Honest, Tracy, if I'd known this was your claim, I wouldn't have tried nothing. I guess my luck is just plumb run out.
I didn't know you'd partnered up with David the
Be
Gnome.
going along now.
What's this about you not working for Haber no more?
Well, he threw me out. He's a big man now. He don't need the likes of me no more.
He has a different size of pants and everything.
Things sure have changed a lot, Tracy. All the claims are spoke for, or mined, or ain't worth nothing.
I don't mind.
Say, Trace, let me work for you.
We don't need nobody.
Trace, I think we better take him in. It's better than having him
I mean, he
run
could have
down
shot
to
me, but he
town
didn't.
shooting his mouth off about what we're doing up here. They'll be swarming all over the place.
How do we know you ain't gonna go run into Haber before we can file?
I'd die first, Trace. Honest, I would. You know what he had me doing? He's got a big house now, see?
I don't know. Can you say it on the phone?
It was broken. Painting. I'd die before I'd run to him.
He had me doing honest work.
And that's the last thing I want to do in America.
All right, Wilkins. If I catch you turning against us this time, I'll kill you.
Thanks, Trace.
Well, he really pulled,
Good for you, Wilkins.
he really pulled that job interview
My heart just
out.
naturally goes out to anybody who can't stand Haber. I guess we could use a man.
Next time I look for a job, I'll remember to
Now get
try to
work,
shoot the
Graham.
guy first.
Go on.
It's a good way to go.
How about instead of me shooting you, you hire me?
Yeah, just cough it up. You'll be fine. You don't need lungs.
Breathe deep, boys.
You're supposed to get down a little farther before you get black lung.
Back then, TV was kind of rampant as well.
Here, crawl through my cloud of bacteria.
All right, this stuff's covered with fine chocolate cocoa powder.
God?
Fraggles.
Pennywise.
Paintings.
Look at the sand.
It's a naked hill. Don't show the audience or anything.
Wow. This is even easier than it is in Minecraft.
I was just about to say, you think if we retitle this movie, we could get Gen Z to watch it?
I don't know. How we doing?
Sure joined up at a very convenient time.
Are the millennials enjoying it?
No, we're not.
And here's your Blarney Stone.
Hit it, good boy.
Look at it, Jim. Oh, look at it.
Drat, I wanted...
What you doing?
Pirate.
Oh, so it must be 10 million. Oh, it's 20 million. Boys, it's a billion. A trillion, a quadrillion, a billion.
We've broken the economy, boys.
We're responsible for the downfall of this land.
I've got to see it with my own eyes. I've got to go in and see it.
This rock will single-handedly cause inflation.
Has anybody got a lantern?
Sound like excited garbage just.
Oh no, they've lost it.
Ding dang, Scurvy Flurn. Ding-dang-a-ding-doo.
I knew it. It was going to collapse on him.
No, he took the gold back in.
Bloodshed, bloodshed. This is why you don't drink on the job.
Everything
Be okay. You'll be okay. Start digging a grave. You'll be fine.
to the mules, and then you can ride in.
You're not bleeding out.
We're gonna fix you up, all right?
It's dirt.
All right.
It's wet dirt.
What was it like, eh? I didn't get a chance to see it. What was it?
Sounds like he's doing all right.
Rich, Jimmo.
You can't tell from how he usually sounds.
Tell me, Tracy.
He's right. He's right. Must have been 150 to the ton. I seen her shining right through.
Just like you said.
On the rock slide opened his shirt.
Gold.
Rock slides do that.
Hey, can't feel my legs. Have I any legs?
Would you go get him for me?
You don't have to worry about nothing.
Hand down to his legs.
Me, like you always
Why
done.
he can't feel them.
Won't have to walk now. Eh? Well, I've got to be a mountain. And
Why are we showing this death speech? We can't understand what he's saying.
on top of the rest
This movie's like
of our
1/3
life.
this guy talking.
Right on. And a golden carriage.
Oh, I wish I could kill you now, but I don't want to deprive you of your last moments.
You got everything ahead of you.
You've got a
Anything
golden
you wanna
cabbage.
do. Ride around the world. You can sleep in a bed.
You
Sit-
can play Santa Claus in the mall.
It's hard to talk, Trace. Tell me, what's it going to be like when you
I feel
get...
like I'm watching an amateur dramatic production on his pirate ship.
Jimmo,
We're gonna walk in
The things those pirates would do to
find out in front of
keep
you.
your spirits up.
Buy the biggest house in San Francisco.
Next week, boys, we start rehearsing for Captain Othello.
And you're gonna smoke big cigars, the biggest this side of Sacramento River.
Stars.
Shame this had to happen to the old man.
Well, he's dead now.
Nice looking.
More gold for us.
I was kind of lucky.
He could have
There's
been
them that
shot.
looks all their life and never makes it. Yeah.
Remember when you almost killed him earlier?
Jim was really lucky.
My friend's dead.
Shift.
Part owner of the biggest strike since Tenafall. The Little Jimmo, she's called. And we got enough gold in her to buy all the whiskey this side of the Rockies for the rest of our lives.
Riddle me that, man.
One.
Has to drink himself into a purple horned toad, and he don't have to pay an ounce of dust for it neither. 'Cause me, Sam Wilkins, part owner of the doggone strike that ever hit these parts, is buying.
Hey, my friend.
And Jackie, you get up to the bar there and start guzzling. Well, come on, what's the matter there, Aggie? Start pouring. Come on there. I got a thirst I've been saving since before my ma weaned me.
I got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing
here.
for that.
Seems like I always do when I first get to town.
I understand.
Folks sure are going crazy. I'll bet
I'm
you
Jack
can't find
Lemmon.
a mule within 50 miles of here.
Every day you find a gold strike.
Now this is sort of a shared small plate situation. Is that okay with everybody?
Well, Jim will trust you.
People pay the same.
How about a drink?
Here's to the first day's digging. May she go on and on.
Let's
Here's to Jimmo.
now let's get down to
No,
brass
we gotta
tacks.
do it.
How
I'll
much
pay
will
it.
you pay me to grow some mutton chop sideburns?
That color, that blue color.
For $5,000 in cash as you requested. You will understand we're making an exception in this case.
Ted
We
Turner.
don't usually advance anything until the extent of...
Oh, I am an unintroduced character. Here I am.
You understand that we don't know as yet precisely how much gold there is in the Jimmo.
Your wife and daughter are dead.
Speculative at the moment. However, we do believe that we're right.
Dream.
How much gold is in the Jimbo?
You won't see you.
Did you tell her what I told you? That I hit it big. That I come back like I said I would.
The fact that you hit it big is all over town. Look, Tracy, you can't do what you did to a woman and expect her to take you back. Least of all Julie. Why, she's raised that kid done laundering.
I mean, she's woman plus.
You've got to see me.
How old is the kid now? I thought he just just missed the birth.
You'll
The
believe
kid's 15.
It'll all be hers.
Still the money.
Won't be a minute.
I guess child support's not a thing right now.
Oh my God, she got so old.
She's a spinster librarian. No!
You launder money?
For you, like I said.
Well, she did get gray hair.
I told Bert I didn't want to see you.
That's what he said.
And get out.
All right.
I believe she's telling me this to my face.
But how come you didn't take up with no other man? Go on, tell me. After all this time, if you wasn't waiting for me.
Since she didn't take
I
up,
waited for you to change.
she must still
Come
have
back out
feelings.
of the hills, to come to your senses.
I
Raising a child. Get out.
had a kid. That is the kiss of death on OK Cupid.
Yes, you're back.
I've
Nothing's
had sex before. That's the kiss of death in the 1800s.
Oh, right.
I don't want the money. Don't you understand? I don't want it. I never wanted it. I wanted a husband who would love me and respect me and be a father to my children, not the money.
Having a different husband.
Do you think that makes up for the years? For the boy who never had a father? Will you buy them back?
Hey, Mom! It's no big deal. What's going on? There's more people than I ever seen before.
Honey,
Wait, look
Mom
at
was
the money.
Mom was emoting.
Here, let me help you.
Come back later.
$100 bills. Must be 100 of them.
He's not exactly Rain Man, is he?
This is your father.
Nothing like nothing.
You come back. You come
Not being
back.
50.
I told my sister to worry. I told her someday you'll be back. Everybody said you would. Will you stay now? Will you, Pa?
I don't know, son. It ain't up to me.
She's just pissed because her melodramatic speech it doesn't mean anything anymore.
Drunk and Irish, maybe.
Hey, that was real good, Billy. I expect you and me's gonna have some real good hunting together.
First rifle I ever owned. Sure is a beauty.
Reminds me of the time old Jimmo and me was stalked by a wildcat. Did I ever tell you about Jimmo?
He was the one you named the strike for. Not
enough
Bob the cat. What about him? Did you kill him or did Jimmo?
Well, it was like this. It was
First,
about
I killed it, then
9
Jimmo
years
killed
ago.
it.
Jimmo had this.
Well, Jimmo killed it.
We let Tracy come and
Jimmo killed it, but I loosened it up for him.
She couldn't make up her mind whether to take him back or not. He needed time.
Like I said, Bert, if a man's got faith in himself and is willing to stick it out.
I've done all right, Tracy. Business is
Sure. But
You got trouble, my
been
friend. I say trouble right here. Yeah.
well, sir, I tell you, it was worth everything I've been through from the time you and me left home together. And do you know how much she assayed? 150 to the ton.
She said ass
How do you
all
like
day.
that? 150 to the ton.
Kramer.
What do you want? What's the matter?
Jimmo, Baxter told me to tell you.
What's the matter? What happened?
We ain't got nothing. The vein come up short. The men quit digging. The gold run out.
You're crazy.
I ain't crazy. We got nothing.
Who said? Who said?
Syndicate. They told me to tell you there's nothing there. The men are coming back in. We ain't got nothing.
They're lying. We seen the gold. Sam, you and I seen the gold. I seen it, you hear? I seen it.
He's in full Ross Perot mode now.
They're gone.
I'll go kill that gold myself.
He rode into town to
Look, it
kill
says
the
ain't no
gold
gold
that
in the
killed
jar.
his daddy.
I want them papers back I signed. The deal's off.
It's all right, Baxter. Give it to him. It's all right, Baxter. Give him the paper. It's been a long time, Powell. Oh, you can put away the gun. No one's going to cheat you.
Why, you
Don't
dirty
blame
liar.
Baxter. He was only carrying out orders. Now, if you had come to me, I could have told you there are no mining operations in this area that I don't control.
That's a lie. Another one of your dirty tricks.
So you see, Dr. Jones, there is nothing of yours that cannot be mine.
Work the claim, and the vein come up short.
I'll take you up there. I'll show it to you. That must be the vein. There's gold there. I know it.
Sure, there's gold there. Just like you said, the biggest strike since Tonopah.
The main vein was in the next hill. We went on and found
I
it.
thought it
after
was
you
mainly in
run
the
out.
plane.
You're lying. You're trying to take my gold away from me. I dug that gold, me and Jimmo. We broke our backs digging. Ain't nobody gonna take my gold, Haver. I'll kill you first. All right, throw him out. You.
Oh, that's a nice, sturdy, American-made chair.
Let him crawl.
Tracy! You got no chance in there.
Tracy, come home.
I gotta tell you what happened. Jimmo says, shall we go on to the next hill? I says, no, I like it fine right here. You hear me, Bert? We was that close.
No,
yonder.
no, you're
Right there. But the next hill we'd have everything. One more stinking hill.
Tracy, listen to me. It's nothing to be ashamed of for a man to fail. Nothing to be ashamed of, I tell you.
Right. If you got the guts, you can make it.
Guts! You call that guts? I'll tell you what you really are. A coward. You hear? A coward. Afraid to live and struggle like a normal human being, to build a life. But no, you've got to hit it big. To have enough gold to choke yourself with. And choke me! Oh, Tracy. Tracy, come home. It's not too late. Come home.
Come home? What do you think I want to do? I do want to come home, but with what? Empty hands, with nothing? Nothing? Abraham!
You'll get there faster.
Hey, life. Honest. That's so wild.
Just a temporary setback, just temporary. I'll be back.
Don't misconstrue my silence for genuine interest in the movie.
For himself.
Marry this guy.
He looks like a Joe Flaherty character.
Guy Caballero before the accident.
So the years passed and it became the winter of Tracy's life. I guess maybe you can't blame a man for trying. Some don't know when to quit. Others of us maybe give up too soon.
And then you had to look out for the
a
bumble.
man named Yukon Cornelius.
Maybe a little cold. Maybe some of this makes you feel good. Can't be losing you. You're just about the best mule I ever had. You ought to be proud of that name I give you.
You'll
was
be
the one,
delicious.
Jimmo. He said I could smell gold so good. That I could
Oh, he's
find
turning
the
into
dentist with
Jimmo.
my eyes shut. You just get yourself a little rest there now, boy.
Yeah,
Some of this.
rest.
Here. There. Easy does it, boy. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of being sick. Happens near everybody.
Except for me, because I got Blue Cross.
Better already, huh? Yeah, I'll get you some more over here.
Cut the donkey open. Sleep inside him.
Oh, he heard you.
Good boy, Jimmo. Good boy. Don't quit. Stand up. Don't give up. Come on, Jimmo. You can do her, boy. You can do her. We'll go back to
Go to hell. I'm gonna go be in a movie with Don Knotts.
the snow's gone. You can do it, boy. You can do her. Come on. You got to. I need you.
Leave me alone.
I care more about this donkey than any other character in the movie.
The sweet embrace of death. I don't have to be in this movie anymore.
Oh, that was like when Artax died. I'm just destroyed. Oh, a pirate's life for me.
Watch where you're going, you old fool.
Huh?
Which
I
way
can't
is
wait.
the donkey disposal service?
Am I old? How long has it been? Well, the laundry service has really picked up.
Do you have donkeys?
Oh, Jimmy-
Mister?
Leave the man alone, Timmy. I'm awfully sorry. The boy doesn't understand.
That's all right, man.
I'm more of an
They've
indigent.
been up in the hills, staking a claim.
You see that, Timmy? This old gent's a prospector, looking for silver.
Gold, ma'am.
I'll bet
I
he's
spit
rich.
on your
Come
silver.
on. Mister?
Silver and gold, like the song says.
Out here, as much as $1 million even. You got $1 million, mister?
I'm awfully sorry.
Quit child
Them boys mean that.
Can I help you, sir?
Oh,
Is the owner of the business in? I'm here to upset her again.
He's an old friend of mine.
Oh, Mr. Killian's over at the hotel, the new one. There's a City Father's lunch there this afternoon.
Oh,
She gave birth to
In
a
a couple
city.
of streets. You can't miss it. It's brand new.
thank you, man.
Everything looks brand new.
Yes.
He let this scrap of nothing in.
Welcome to Faulty Towers.
For me?
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Tracy.
But you look like a stereotypical prospector in every single possible way.
I can't believe it.
And you look like a fancy old man.
How you doing? Are you staying in this time? Listen to me.
Well, my donkey died, so I don't have anywhere to go.
I bet you haven't had a drink
The
since the
old
last
age
time.
makeup hadn't been invented yet, so they had to film this in real time.
Yeah, this is the Boyhood of the 1950s.
Well, it's sure nice to have you back, Tracy. Can't tell you how nice.
Yeah, things are looking up for me. They're going to cast me as Stinky Pete in the Toy Story 2 remake.
It's good, Bert.
I came up with this great new recipe for Kentucky Fried Chicken. Wait till you taste
Up in those hills right away, are you, Tracy?
Oh, what a question. What do you think I'm fixing to do? Gonna let you in on it this time, Bert, just for old time's sake.
Oh no, thank you.
Telling you this, but as long as you're gonna be in on it, you might as well know.
I really don't get my hands dirty.
War Ridge, well, I've been over from stem to stern. You know how I always had a nose for a vein of gold? Well, sir, this is hotter than the Jimmo. Yes, sir. Real promise.
And Jimmo, that was one hot key kettle. Let me tell you.
Like you was an old man,
I guess
Tracy.
we haven't really developed the mentality of cutting
Most
toxic
anything.
people out of your life yet.
Sitting around and you
You don't owe him anything.
It ain't right. It's like killing yourself before your time.
I'll get me a steak somewhere else.
Now, don't go blowing off your head.
Although I wish you would, because I'm tired of popping up out of nowhere.
Pardon me.
How do you know if you ain't seen him?
He did in every other regard turn into
Long time,
Jimmo.
Tracy. Things happen. People change. Look at me.
I only realized that was that guy's
I know
name was
you did
Jimmo
what
when
you
they
had
started
to
saying
do,
it
and
after he died.
that's all.
Right. Me too, honestly.
I'll tell you what. Go fetch the boy. He's got himself a cleaning business. Doing fine. You'll be real proud of him, and we'll just see if he don't want nothing to do with his paw.
He's
And his
30
motorcycle
now.
changed.
Oh, great. I'm going to have to pay for braces, aren't I?
This magical thing.
Well, time to go pass out and choke to death on my own vomit.
It Hills, you were the only ones that understood me.
He walked a blazing saddle shoe.
Seems these hills just ain't as naked as they used to be.
I'm Niles Crane.
Telegram for Captain Von Trapp.
There's no way his son
Bert's told you about this strike I'm
him here.
He's got Zachary Ty Bryan's hair.
Before the thaw sets in. Man's got to be first to a claim if he's going to do himself any good.
You are 16 going on.
Boy, just can't not see it, can you?
on in the spring. I don't know how kindly your ma'd look to me coming.
oh,
Come on.
And that would be the other one.
man.
So Tracy came the long way home. Took a lot of courage to do what he did.
Did it?
Julie was waiting as always. Because, well, she loved him.
Because women don't understand.
Tracy finally realized that a love like Julie
Him?
meant more.
Him? My sex life is over. I hate this movie so much. Not much here.
Hey, what happened to Keenan Wynn there?
That's bad. Sad.
All right.
That certainly was 71 minutes long.
It was. You can. I don't know what else you can say about it, but you can definitely say that.
Wow, that was an experience. It was a Western. It made no sense.
Yeah, they're.
And I was following along with the plot.
Well, the guy's apparently immortal and just constantly going back to dig for gold. Just every, I don't know, what, 5 minutes? Like, I dug for gold.
And
Everything's
then going
great.
back
No,
to
I don't have enough gold. All right. So,
Goodness.
thank you, everybody, for joining us for another B-. We'll be back next Friday with, I didn't correct this part, with another B-, with another movie like this. I'm going to pick something newer and not a Western. I think that'll be a popular decision. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I usually like to surprise everybody. But the next one's going to be, the next one's going to be The Boy in the Plastic Bubble, starring John Travolta.
Ooh.
I think it's like 1979.
Nice.
I don't
Very
know.
nice.
I think there was a TV. I don't know how that one ended up in the public domain. But yeah, that one's going to be fun. I've never seen it either. I've known about it for a really long time, and I think Riff Tracks did it not too long ago. So I'm not going to watch that before we do. But anyway, we'll be back next Friday. Thank you for joining us. We'd like you to be here next week. So follow us here on Twitch. Tell your friends. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Down in Front Live, literally everywhere. If you'd like to help us out further, you can support us at patreon.com/downinfrontlive. And also the links that I mentioned at the beginning of the show, they're all at the About page on Twitch and on our website, downinfrontlive.com. What we got?
I can't wait to hear a whole night of Derek's John Travolta impression.
Oh, that's gonna be I don't know, Sandy.
I feel like I'm getting sick, Sandy.
Oh my God, I don't believe it.
I think I'm gonna join Scientology.
That's the oh my God, I don't believe it. That's pretty much what. Oh man, you didn't see us do Face Off, did you?
I helped you with Face Off.
Oh, that's right. You did. You performed Face Off right before the pandemic. That's right. Yeah. I didn't.
This
I
sucks.
didn't.
I gotta go.
I didn't perform it with you.
Yeah.
And Derek did not lean on the Travolta nearly as heavy as I did when I performed it.
Next week, all of you.
And it's the oh boy, no, I'm never going to be known for anything else
Other than Peter Falk, only Peter Falk. I tried to do a version tonight.
You did. No, you got it. Buttercup
went to mine gold.
When are we going to watch a movie with Tim Gunn in it so I can do my voices?
Ooh. I'm sorry. Were you under the impression that I had actual voices that were good that I did? You heard my Michael Caine, right?
You know what? We'll schedule an evening of Gilmore Girls for you.
Tim Gunn isn't in that.
Wait, isn't he?
No.
Wait, who?
Tim Gunn does Project Runway.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Designers.
I thought we were talking about
Kirk from Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, because he's Gunn. What the fuck is his name? The Guardians of the Galaxy director,
James Gunn.
James Gunn's brother was a regular player on Gilmore Girls.
Yes. Yeah.
But that's who I thought we were talking about.
Well,
No.
I think Gilmore Girls is bad and not a good show.
Well,
That's
with that, I'm going to log off.
that little bit of controversy. Oh, and she's stuck.
Controversy.
Oh, she had a stroke.
Oh no!
All right,
The
you know
thought
what?
of Eric just froze my heart.
All right, before Katie's internet breaks down anymore, we should call it a night. But stay safe, everybody. Stay healthy, and join us next Friday for another B-.
Woo! Bye, y'all.
Bye.